Welcome to Real Judaism with Rabbi Ari Klapper. Unfiltered wisdom for Jewish life.
In Halacha Gimel, the Chafetz Chaim now tells us how can a person do Teshuva for the Aveira of speaking Rechilus. So first of all, a person has to do all the regular parts of Teshuva, which are charatah. A person has to really feel bad, he wish he never did such a thing. Number two, vidui, has to say vidui, has to actually speak out and admit that he has done this Aveira, like we do on Yom Kippur, belashon hara, or Rechilus. Person has to speak out that they did this chet. And of course, a kabalah ala osid, a person dedicates themselves not to be over on this Aveira again in the future. However, says the Chafetz Chaim over here, there's actually another part. And that is a person needs to ask mechilah. He needs to ask for forgiveness because this is an aveira that's bein adam l'chaveiro. It's something that was done against your friend. And if you've hurt him, so then you need to ask mechilah for this situation. Now, we've discussed earlier in Hilchos Lashon Hara that this point is of contention between the different poskim. What is the right thing to do in this situation? Because many times, by going over to the person and speaking out what you spoke, it actually is going to hurt him even more. And therefore, in a situation like this, a person should be in consultation with their Rav about the specific type of Lashon Hara they spoke. And certainly, if there is any way of fixing it by going back to the people they spoke to about, they should do that and try to convince them that they were mistaken in what they said. Obviously, a person does not want to have to get into this situation. It is extraordinarily uncomfortable to do such a thing to the point where it might actually prevent somebody from doing tshuva, which should be good enough to say, I won't do it in the first place. I don't want to have to do tshuva for this because it is way, way, way too difficult. But if a person already has fallen into this trap and is ready and wants to do tshuva, it is a great idea to go speak to their Rav and try to figure out a plan of the right way or to tell the person that they spoke about or the people that they spoke to about what they've done in order to do a proper tshuva.
Thank you for joining Real Judaism, where we explore Torah's wisdom for real life. Created by J Foundations and produced by Eli Podcast Productions. Find more episodes at realjudaism.org and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.